Cool. Okay. Probably not going to talk very much. Okay. What's the first thing we need to do? We need to do some things. There's a lot to do. Alright, I almost have no idea where to start. I don't think I need that. Maybe I shouldn't. Like... Okay. Alright, so let's see, the very first thing is okay, I obviously need some sort of like main page, like hi, and then a login box. And then once they log in, goes to some sort of dashboard. Where they can do things. And the things that they can do I haven't thought that much about this. So very first thing, I know that we need workflows. We need multiple things for those. So let's say the first thing you need, let's see. Protocols. So you can make a protocol. With protocols you can run experiments. No. Once you have a protocol, you can create a workflow, which is maybe multiple protocols together. Once you can run a workflow, or once you have a workflow, you can run experiments, which is just running through a workflow that you have to create samples. And then you need to have samples, reagents, equipment. Oh no. Space to do it. Okay, and then experiments are run by scientists. Maybe this will be something like a group. Like a lab group or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to call that. I don't know how far upstream I want to, like, do we want teams within groups to, like, probably something like that. So they're kind of like, alright, so in addition to scientists that are running that experiment, we also need a supervisor. The ones that, like, get the data and stuff. This is obviously analysis of that experiment. And then we have output. Need anything after output? This is kind of like raw output. And then we need to kind of have like summarized or like store or standardized or something like that. There we go. That's pretty good. Alright. Probably should have just put good enough. Oh wait, let's just which one did I have before? Brush. So I was thinking of, I'm gonna call this spaces so I don't get confused. And then dashboard. I also want to have like a chat. Maybe? Or should I just default to Slack? Should probably just make a Slack plugin. that entails really, but whatever. Dashboard. All right. Alright, so who owns a protocol? I want like a user too. I also don't want like a okay. Well, so what we know is we have organizational flowchart. We're gonna have organization. That's like everybody. Then we will have department. Inside a department, we will have a team. And then inside of that, we have individual scientists, we have individuals. So I'll put individuals. And then here's, we have different projects. So protocols will belong to a certain project, and a project will belong to a team, and then a team will belong to these individuals are here. So inside projects you create protocols which allow you to make workflows, which allow you to run experiments with these guys, which allow you to create what you can do with spaces, samples, reagents, equipment, probably other stuff later. All that comes together, and then you can analyze that data, create some raw output, which is all stored, and that gets like standardized and whatnot. Then you have maybe like reports. And then, oh man, reports can be individual, and then you can have like this, like a white paper or something. Let's say like a, gonna have like a present. I don't know what the word for that would be, like presenting it to stakeholders or whatever, or like update, basically update some sort of like, maybe the project's not finished but you want to like give a update on it, so you kind of create like a, almost like a release, like a checkpoint type thing. Then you have like a white paper or something, or a publication. Maybe I'll just put publish. And then instead of that, I'm just going to do complete. So whatever your completion condition is. So then you should have goals for a projects. So this would be like project should have goals. And this can be whatever. Timeline. Timeline. A budget. Or some sort of like milestone or feasibility, I don't know. Whoa, okay. And so once all your goals are met, then you can get to completion. Or some sort of end. Maybe it doesn't complete or something. I don't know. Maybe you fail, but that seems pretty good. Alright, so that's going to be the general kind of thing, and we'll probably add more stuff in there. That's going to be the general kind of flow of the site, or the software. And I'm sure that I will add more pieces or switch them around, but as far as I'm thinking, this is what I'm aiming for. So oh man. My kid is sleeping. Oop. There you go, guy. Alright, it is. Alright, I have absolutely no idea how long this has been going. Here we go. About 20 minutes. Alright. And so let's it's getting a little too wide. So let's talk about the tech stack. Green. Okay. So almost everything will be in Python. That's not true, not all the backend will be in Python, which we're going to be using Django. Oh no. And that's pretty much it. We'll also be running some web sockets, which are fun. Oh, let's see. I should put it. I think that's how you spell that. So it'll be on Ubuntu. We're using Python. Oh, I am developing on. Oh no. This on 3.12, which at this time is the most current version. These WebSockets. So this is kind of like back end, and then front end we'll just be using HTML, obviously. A lot of JavaScript. Oops. WebSockets to communicate back and forth. Ajax, obviously. And a shitload of JSON. A bunch of SVGs. That's pretty much it. Oh, I use Font Awesome a lot. Because I like their little icons. Alright. We're going to try to do this like mostly vanilla. We're going to try to not use too many libraries. And so I'm going to write this in here, vanilla. The reason I'm going to try to not use too many libraries is A, I don't like to, I just like to code, and learning a bunch of libraries kind of takes away a lot of the coding part of it, and you just kind of like use other people's code, which is like fine, you know, sometimes, but I find that I spend too much time trying to figure out how to get things working, whereas if I code it myself, I can just make it work, and then when I want to change it, I can change it easily. I can make it do exactly what I want to do. So we're not going to use really any frameworks or libraries or anything besides Django. But for that, which will handle a lot of like the server stuff. But other than that, for all the display things and all the backgrounds, we're just going to kind of be using vanilla Python and vanilla JavaScript and whatnot. Oh, I forgot to put the database in here, which we're going to be using. Something like that. I actually don't know how to spell it yet. Is that how you spell it? Yeah, okay. full screen SQL. Oops. I don't know what that means. I should probably look it up. I've always used my SQL, but people say this one's better, so we'll learn it and use it. That should go up there, but I fucked up. So it's down here now. Alright. File save as PNG. Save it to... oh. Others. Save it to... let's call this overall plan. And we will refer back to this as needed. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop for tonight and get back to this over the break.